Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of the Civil Canadians. I'm Scotty V and I'm with good old King, Kansas. How you doing?
I'm feeling good, Scotty, new haircut, new look a little bit for now.
Looking fresh?
Looking fresh for now.
Okay, good. All right, so we're going to talk about a few things that hit the news this week that we think is worth talking about.
Exactly.
So the big thing that happened a couple of days ago.
Big news, Scotty.
Big news. Disney and Netflix decided to end their partnership. So
I was going to say end their relationship.
No, not end
Bad
their relationship.
breakup. Is it going to be a bad breakup, Scotty? What do you think?
I don't think so.
No? You think they're going to both survive this shakeup, or what the hell?
Disney, yeah. Disney will survive for sure, but Netflix, I don't know if they'll take
You think they're going to take a little bit of a hit?
They're going to take a blow because Netflix has the Defenders.
Yes.
They have all their Daredevil. They have Jessica Jones and some Marvel movies on there.
Of course.
And Disney decided to end their partnership, so that means Disney, what they're thinking of doing is doing their own
Streaming kind of thing?
streaming services where they can upload all their Disney movies like Jungle Book, Marvel movies, whatever.
Yep.
Which, you know what? I think it's better.
I think you're right.
What do you think?
I think so, Scotty. And you know what? I think they're preparing for the future of all the movies that are going to be coming out in the future. Because I guess all the studios might have their own streaming thing. And why not jump the gun? And everybody, as much as I hate to say it, loves Disney. They'll go watch Little Mermaid and all those little Disney movies that they kind of throw on TV, that everybody can go there now. And that, like you said, now with the Marvel superheroes and stuff.
Yeah. So that means if you are watching Doctor Strange, Civil War, and whatever they have on Netflix,
Exactly.
they're going to take that all out.
And you're going to go there.
They're going to put their new streaming service up by 2019, I think they said.
Yes.
19 or 20, whatever they said.
A year or so.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm fine with it.
I think business-wise, Scotty, it makes sense, and I think it's the future is here, and they're always been the guys who kind of lead the way for everybody else.
Yes, you know what? I'm gonna still keep my Netflix accounts.
Well, yeah, there'll be other stuff that you want to see that definitely it's not Disney related.
Yeah,
stuff, right?
it's like not Warner Brothers. Universal. They didn't license none of their Fast movies.
They don't.
They're like, oh.
So maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe they're going to be doing a Universal streaming thing coming down the road or whatever, right?
Universal's just waiting for Disney to do their thing.
Yes.
If it's a big hit, they're gonna do the same thing.
I think so, Scotty. And you know what? And I'm pretty sure, I guess Netflix, so they don't take a total loss, because there's probably some sort of deal between them and Marvel to completely take away Daredevil and maybe the Punisher and the Defenders and all that. There's something probably being worked out for that.
Whatever they have contracted, they're gonna finish their contract.
Yeah, follow the obligations
and
for
then
that.
Everything's finished, because they don't want no loss.
Exactly.
They're gonna
grab them after.
Disney's gonna take everything back after.
I think you're right.
So you know what? That's the end of that. We think it's a good idea that Disney's.
I think so, guys. I think everybody's gonna. It's a win-win situation for everybody.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see the new movies coming on. I can watch them in my home.
Yeah.
Spend the extra $10. Scotty?
Especially because Disney, they do before their DVD release, they do a digital copy, right?
That's right.
So Disney can put their digital version up first, and then if you like it, then you can buy the DVD 2 weeks after.
I think that's a good idea. That's a good incentive, good business for Disney. They're doing well. They haven't gone bankrupt, and I think that's going to work out for them.
I don't think they'll ever go bankrupt.
No, those guys have a lot of properties. Star Wars, we can go on and on, right, Scotty?
Never ending.
All right, Scotty.
So the other big thing, we talked about this last week.
Yes, we did.
We were hoping that this picture will leak, or not leak, get released.
Yes.
And they did. Josh Brolin released a photo of himself as Cable. He looks freaking amazing.
Guys, if I would have to say myself, it's as close as you're going to get to the comic adaptation, Scotty. Like he popped right out of the page, and he suits the damn role.
Yeah. Now the comic book version is a little bit more bigger and bulkier.
Yeah.
But you know what, Josh Brolin, he's Thanos.
He's still bigger than Mr. Deadpool.
Yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds is not that big of a tank, so it kind of balances out. But he has the height. I think that's what they were after more, right, Scotty?
Yeah.
And the facial expressions and look.
He just looks menacing. Like, I'm scared.
He looks mean, and you know what? And he was kind of like smiling in those pics, Scotty.
Yeah.
Can only imagine him having that serious "I'm gonna kick your butt" kind of face. But it looks good. I'm happy with it. Domino looked good the week before.
Yeah.
It's shaping to be good, and I was kind of always worried because the first movie, Scotty, was all hyped up and it's all good. Is this one gonna live up to it? And I think it will.
I think so.
But I'm happy with the picture. You happy with the picture? Josh Brolin?
Yeah, you know I'm happy.
I'm sold on
You
it.
can even see when he was at D23 in Comic Con, he had like a little cut on his eyebrow.
Yes.
For that role, right?
Yes.
So I'm happy with it. He looks sick. I can't wait to
Excellent.
see it.
And you know what? And the way they're promoting it, they're just doing what they did last time, right? Little bit by little. It's coming out when, Scotty? June?
June.
So it's going to do good. I think we're going to get a hell of a movie, Scotty.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, we're done with that, right?
We're done with that.
So now, Scotty, we're going to go to a place that you don't want to go. It's
No.
called Hell,
Oh, hell no.
right? And the person we're going to be talking about is Hellboy.
Of
Again,
course.
everybody knows, I think you guys heard it everywhere, there's going to be a reboot with different actors, different directors, you name it, the works. Apparently there's been a new casting, Scotty, because I think the movie is going to be called The Blood Queen, Hellboy the
Okay.
Blood Queen. And I think they're going to get, or they kind of suggest or hinted at Mila Jovovich. She's famous for all those Resident Evil video game freaky movies. They casted her as the Blood Queen. Any thoughts on that, buddy? What do you think of it? Do you think she can, do something and bring something to that role for Hellboy?
Sure, I guess. I haven't watched the
You
other
haven't
two.
watched no Resident Evil?
I haven't watched no Resident Evil. I haven't watched no Hellboy, so I don't know.
None of that?
Nothing.
I'm telling you guys, if I have to make a comment for the two of us, Scotty, I think it's a good addition because she can fight. And if that's what they want the Blood Queen to perform, those like kick butt kind of action scenes and whatever, she's the person to do so. And I think it's a good addition to the movie. And the director and all that, they're really shaping this thing to be something good. And it's going to be rated R finally. It's not going to be this little PG kind of thing that kind of worked with Ron Perlman as, whatever.
Yeah.
But I can only imagine if that was an R-rated movie like Logan, what we can get out of it. You know? And like they're going to be able to do crazy stuff with it. And I'm kind of looking forward to. I know you're not because you never followed whatever.
No.
I didn't follow in the comic books, but was a big fan of the previous two movies that came out. So Scotty,
All right.
after that now, another topic, right?
So yeah, another topic. So we know that the DC movies are coming out slowly,
Yes.
but surely, and the Flashpoint was announced.
That's
for one
right.
of
It's the
movies.
next title for the Flash movie.
Yeah. So if you don't know what the Flashpoint is, basically it's the Flash going to an alternate universe.
Yes.
And everything that he knows in his reality is just different. like
It's
twisted.
way different, guys.
So he battles it out, and he has to save the world, and he has to go back to his time, so like this doesn't screw up with his reality.
But meanwhile, it does mess it up. So
'Cause
what he left it is not the same as he returns to it,
Yeah.
basically, guys, right? Because I think in the Flashpoint, I think someone had mentioned, guys, that I overheard is that Wonder Woman apparently is bad in that alternate universe kind of thing.
So in that universe, I'll go explain it a little bit.
Okay.
So the Justice League is facing Reverse Flash in the
Yes.
normal universe. Something happens that Barry Allen wakes up in the alternate universe.
Yes.
He doesn't know how he got there, but his life is different. His mother's still alive.
Yeah, you're wondering what the hell's going on.
And in this universe, Aquaman and Wonder Woman are together.
Yes.
Superman is nowhere to be seen. He's a skinny little dude locked up somewhere, if I remember it correctly.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is dead. The Joker is Bruce's mother. And Batman is Thomas Wayne, which is his father.
Yeah, that's really messed up, guys.
So,
I
yeah.
was like, what?
So the day that Bruce's parents got murdered, it was instead of the parents, the son got murdered.
Oh, okay.
And then that day, the mother became the Joker, and Thomas.
So
Wayne,
it was a spin on the origin, and
yeah,
that's
And
crazy.
then Thomas Wayne became the Batman, but his Batman was killing and alcohol.
Out of revenge because of what happened to his wife and his son dying. So
Yeah.
he took it really bad. Like, it's interesting, guys, and I guess, Scotty, they're hinting at this whole thing because I think they want to put, I guess Wonder Woman's been attached to be a part of the Flash solo film. That's what we've been told, and you know what? Why not? You think it's a good idea that they're throwing Wonder Woman, Scotty, in every single DC movie in the forefront, or
they're just shoving her in too much because they want the
you
cash.
think they're shoving her too much?
They're too
Like
much
she's just a
big-
cash grab,
Yeah.
is what you thinking?
Yeah, because you know what, Wonder Woman was good.
They done well in the theaters
They did
and money wise.
fine.
Yep.
Okay, it
Close
was
to 400 million, Scotty.
400 million, which is
Domestically.
amazing for a female.
Hell of an amazing film.
So I understand why they're shoehorning her in,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, relax because you need to breathe, make room for other characters.
Yeah, you're worried that they're oversaturating her. They're
Yeah.
using her too much, and
Exactly.
people are going to get sick of her at the end
Yeah,
instead of
use her
take
for
her in doses.
her solo movies is fine. team ups, Justice League. Maybe like what Marvel's doing, team up movies, right?
Okay.
That's fine for 1 or 2 movies, but if you're gonna shove her in for all movies,
I don't know,
that's
Scotty.
too much.
Do you think that DC is kind of doing what Marvel does with Iron Man? Iron Man's in every single movie, or Captain America. Like, don't you think it's like kind of like the
but
same
it works.
thing, buddy?
But it works with Iron Man because Iron Man's been there since the beginning.
Okay, because that's what I'm saying. Because I think DC's trying to do the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but
Scotty?
they started with Superman, so they should have Superman, not.
But don't forget, Superman's dead now. So until he comes back in Justice League, maybe it's gonna change after that, Scotty. You think?
Maybe.
Or maybe I don't know. Wonder Woman's, because she did perform well. They're kind of like adding a little bit flavor, just like how they did with Spider-Man. And they put Iron Man in it because everybody thought, "Ooh, Iron Man's in it. It's gonna be an Iron Man movie. It's not gonna be a Spidey film." But then it was totally the opposite. He was there to kind of like, push the story ahead. Maybe that's what they're gonna do with the Flash, with the whole Flashpoint. Like we're saying, that Wonder Woman's bad, and maybe that's why she's in it. I don't know. Until we find out, till the day it happens.
Well, yeah, because in that universe, everybody's bad.
See, I think it's a good thing that they're using her, but I'm a little bit like, don't use her too much because you're going to get sicker. I'm the kind of person that, oh my God, she's in it. Oh, she's over here. Oh, she's over there. No, you know what? Scale back a little bit, use her for what you have to do because I don't want to get sick of the character because I know you're writing the coattails of her, her movie being successful. I can't even speak, man.
Successful,
but to use her like that, you kind of like dull the effect that she's going to have in the long run. You're going to kind of filter her out in a sense until we get like Aquaman in December, I guess, of next year. So, it's good and it's bad, Scotty?
Yes,
so, anyways. Sure. That's all I have to say on that one, Scotty, with the Flashpoint reboot. And you know what? Like I said, if they're going to head towards that, and there's a Damian Wayne and all that, and maybe Ben Affleck.
Yeah, they're saying that's a soft reboot or whatever it is.
And you know what? I'm thinking too, Scotty, that Ben Affleck might still be a part of being the Batman. He'll be Batman in the Justice League kind of type movies that it's like kind of like the now. Yeah. And maybe that, since it's in the future a little bit, that he'll be the mentor to Damian Wayne or whatever, so he'll still be involved in that trilogy.
I still don't like Damian Wayne.
I don't know. I never follow that whole thing. For me, Scotty, you know me, I'm old school. Batman is Bruce Wayne. There's no Damian Wayne, Thomas Wayne, whatever the hell else got, Azrael that came in later and all that crap. Azrael, sorry. I'm old school. Azrael. Sorry, guys.
Not
all the DC guys there. I don't want you guys throwing another hissy fit here.
Yeah, so I'm excited for the Flashpoint. I like the animation.
I like it. You said you liked this Flash better than the TV show. Huh?
Yeah,
you really did. Me, Scotty.
I think I like Ezra Miller's Flash better, yeah.
I don't know. I don't, maybe because I'm just used to the Flash on TV until I see him in a full-length movie. Because I don't personally like the suit. I hate the suit.
You hate Flash's suit?
I don't. How could a guy run fast with that bulkiness kind of like in his... It doesn't make sense to me personally.
Yeah.
It should be like skin tight, kind of like how Spider-Man for that aerodynamic stuff. But whatever, man. Until I see it, you like him. I like the kid playing Flash. Mr. Miller there, whatever, Ezra Miller. Yeah, he seems good. Seems like he's going to be a Joker that Wally West or Barry Allen is, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, Scotty, let's go to the last topic so we can leave these fans of ours alone here for this week.
So apparently there was some leaked plot synopsis
for Green Lantern, Scotty.
Lantern Corp. So you can
I'll talk about it. It was like, I guess it dropped, some information dropped, I guess maybe a day ago, Scotty, concerning Green Lantern Corp. Apparently, Mr. What's his name, Goyer, who's in charge of this with Jeff Johns and stuff. They kind of hinted that they want to do kind of like a buddy cop movie, and they're kind of like throwing a pitch out that they want it to kind of be based like Lethal Weapon. Because I guess John Stewart, which I have no clue about, because I was never a John Stewart Green Lantern fan. I was always Hal Jordan. That was my man. That was Green Lantern to me, not this new guy. I guess they're going to have the two of them maybe team up in this kind of movie, and one guy's serious, one guy's not, kind of like how Lethal Weapon was. So that's kind of like a theory or what they're speculating that we might get story point wise or there. What do you think of that, Scotty? You think that's a good idea since we got that crummy Ryan Reynolds, whatever you want to call it? That's a good way to kind of forget it. And a lot of people like Lethal Weapon, that formula. You think it's going to work here in this movie maybe?
No.
No? For me, I think it's going to work if you cast the right people. Because we still don't know if Green Lantern's showing up in Justice League. Is it going to be Armie Hammer? Is it not going to be? Is it going to be something different? I don't know. For me, if they get the right two characters, it can make it work, but it's going to be in space. So you can only imagine one guy being serious, you can't do this, and the other guy's not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
So it might kind of like tug back and forth kind of thing, with this whole movie. But I don't know. It sounds like a good idea, but it's still early because that thing's not coming out till what?
2020.
So we still got another 2.5 years till this thing comes out, So I like it. It's good that they're talking about something like this, Scotty. So I don't know. As long as they get the right actors, it might work,
yeah.
But like I said, we heard them so many times. Look what happened with Justice League. We start off with one thing, we end up going in a different direction, right? So things happen, people come and go. So,
So that's about it for us.
That's it, guys. There was not a lot of humongous news that dropped this week, but that's pretty much what we think that was of interest to us anyway. So hopefully it's of interest to you. Check it out yourself,
Yeah, man. Alrighty. So if you guys like this episode, you know what to do. You hit that like button and hit that subscribe button.
Exactly, guys.
So you don't miss out on anything that we do.
Definitely.
So, until
That's
then,
it. We're good.
see you soon.
Take it easy, guys.
Be good.
Be good.